Dude, Entitled In-Laws, I'm ready. I got the best in-laws, not entitled at all. They're lovely people. Here we go.
Your mother-in-law has said to you,
why do you tell your kids you love them so much? Stop telling your kids you love them so much.
That's not very nice.
If I was home with these kids all day,
they'd
go nuts. You having sex with him enough? You need to make sure that you have sex with him because men need sex to know that they're loved.
I don't know about mothers telling their daughter-in-laws to have more sex with their sons. You know, maybe they just want babies. I hear that a lot.
Stop and start eating. You look terrible.
Oh, they're not all very nice, but that last one's not very nice at all. I hear like, when are you giving us babies? But like, that's an odd way of saying that. Just be like, I'd like to be a grandmother soon. Leave it at that.
My mother-in-law tried to convince my husband that I cheated on him and that the baby wasn't his. Also tried to convince him that I was lying about my pregnancy.
What's with all the mother-in-laws not liking these?
And that he should speak to my doctor directly about all the things I was going through because I was just using it as an excuse for attention.
Daughter-in-laws, like, they hate all of them. Why? They say the nastiest things. That's not very nice. I'll say that right. I don't know why my voice is that high. That's not very nice.
She said God had given her dreams and visions of all these things.
Oh, there's the religious part.
Our daughter is now almost 10 months old, and she's still convincing people that our daughter is not his. And even when we had a paternity test done just to show her, she told people we faked the result.
I feel like that's a really mean thing to say. That's sorry, I have to say it, you know? That day's stressful enough, you know? It's just like, you have the love of your life's mother telling you these terrible things. Starting a war.
So I had 300 invitations ordered for my wedding. I gave my mother-in-law 100 of them. And then proceeded to create 2 Facebook events for my wedding. Why 2, you ask? Because one, she reached the max amount of people she could invite. She invited everyone on her Facebook friends list. 800 people, including myself, to my own wedding.
That's way too many people. The wedding's gonna be like $47 million. I'm inviting like 7 people to mine. I'm not even inviting myself to mine. That's way too much. Way too much money. Good luck. Don't do that. Don't invite other people to other people's weddings. Let the people at the wedding choose whomst is gonna dance to the twist, you know what I mean?
My mother-in-law told me in March or April or something that she was gonna hire a private investigator to track our family down because we'd moved without telling them where we moved. A private investigator? For obvious reasons.
How did she tell you that?
She was gonna hire a private investigator to track us down so she could beat the shit out of me. She then proceeded to say she follows the Lord and is going to heaven, all while calling me a cunt in the same sentence. And
okay, alright. I don't know if that one's in the Bible.
Known as her brother, that she hopes he dies and burns in hell.
I don't even know where to start. I don't know if that person is a good person or a bad person. That's not my judgment call there. But judgment, it sounds like they say the word judgment quite a bit. You know, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I'm gonna hire a private investigator to see where you are. Those are threats. Yeah, that's evidence, really. I don't know if you want to be marrying into that family. May I say that? That's a scary, it's a lot of pressure. It's quite a bit of pressure. Too much. Good luck, but yeah. That's scary.
Fiance's mom literally cussed me out because I didn't answer the phone when she called me. I told her I was on the phone with my mother. And she says, I guess you're on the phone the whole time then.
There's underlying problems here, I feel.
She was so upset, she decided to not come to our house for Christmas like we originally planned to give my daughter, her granddaughter, her Christmas gifts. She sent me this long message about how we're not friends anymore and how I'm too tired.
I feel like this was just an excuse, you know? I feel like she took the opportunity to be like, you missed my call 5 minutes ago. That thing that you did 10 years ago that I really hate, now it's gonna come out. You know what I mean? Like, that's petty. You're family. You have to love each other. Pick up the phone, leave a message, get back to them, be understanding, have a conversation.
So put a finger down.
I don't know how to play, it's like put your hand down when you've done something. I'm like, so hold on, pause. Do I have to put it down when I've done something? Keep it up. Like, I don't really know.
You sent your mother-in-law a nice message on Mother's Day saying that you hope she had a great
day. Put all your fingers down.
And then she took it really offensively. So she had your father-in-law call your parents and yell at them and say that they needed to control their daughter. And then he wouldn't
stop calling. And so he sent you a like 500-word text message saying shame on you multiple times. And then your mother-in-law sent a really nice email to your husband saying that he was being brainwashed and manipulated by way of an unhealthy relationship.
I don't know how this game works. That's a little bit toxic. I think the word toxic is coming to my mind. Might need a conversation or thrice, you know? You put one down though. So you did one of those things. One of those things, that's for sure. Not really sure which one, but it's not my business.
What's the worst thing?
At my wedding, we were all getting ready, and my mother-in-law looked me dead in the face and said, you know, I really just don't like you because I feel like I should come before you, and he always puts you ahead of me. So we should really fix it.
That's not very nice at all. I'm a Leo. Gotta say it right then and there. My Leo dark side would come out. I'd be like, ha! I'm gonna eat your face off now. That's on your wedding day. To your face. I don't know. That's when you like accidentally spill some wine, you know what I mean? I don't know. That's, again, the Leo dark side. I was like, oops, sorry, all that red wine on that nice dress. That's very mean.
My now husband, who was just then my boyfriend in college, took me home to meet his parents for the very first time. She walked me in the house, trapped me in a room, and said, virginity is like a present, and nobody wants a used gift. Welcome to our home. Welcome to our home? Why even end on a good note? Terrible thing. Terrible thing. And have some nice pie. It's like, why even have the third? That's awful. You said trapped. Say that again in writing. Tell your fiance that. Write that down. Okay, I think that's it. Those are entitled. Wow, that's...
My sister-in-law commented on it, and my mother-in-law commented back saying the only thing missing from the picture was my sister-in-law who didn't come to our wedding. Not the bride and groom who weren't in the photo or anything like that. And then a few hours later, she had the audacity to message my husband to send pictures of him and her from his childhood with a whole bunch of heart emojis. And then when my husband called her on trying to make our first anniversary all about her, she said that she didn't.
It's a lot of facts. I feel like this is like a family tree. I gotta write all this out first.
She couldn't handle the fact that she lost her son.
So I'm kind of lost, but if it bothers you, you know, you're entitled to your opinions. I'm still in the first part. I feel like this is episode 1, but you know, good luck. Bride and groom, nice pictures, love it. Some families sometimes doesn't make it in some pictures, unfortunately. That's okay. You know what I mean? Just put a nice gift out there. And a nice card, and do your best. Show up. Dance, right? Dance to the twist. That's what I do. That's terrible. Some of those, wow, that's awful. Okay, now, recording. That's what I do, you know?
Just a heads up, Kelly, you're a little out of frame. There you go.
All right.
It's for my own wedding.
Roller coaster tycoon upstairs.